TV. This is JP. I'm here with Ash Best. Say hello there, Ash.
Hi, Ash.
Yeah, this is Malaysia now. This is round 2 of the F3 Championship. Me and Ash are going to be commentating on this. Ash, your opinions of this track?
Hate it. Can't wait to see the back of it. Well, that's actually what I think about it in the game. In real life, I actually quite like it. But as far as the game is concerned, hate it and glad it's over and done with.
Okay, well, great. I'm going to hand this over to Ash for the main commentary then.
Thank you, JP. How random.
You know, before, yeah, I'm Ash. The other guy's JP.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, round 2 for Malaysia. Yeah, what can I say? Just to talk about a little bit last week. I think we can all remember the events of last week. I mean, how could you not? It was a very unusual and hilarious incident. And just to give you an idea how unusual and hilarious that incident was, I'm lucky if my streams get over 100 views. And in fact, my most viewed video of last season was the F2 finale, and if you can remember that, that's a good reason why that was viewed as many times as it did. But my stream from last week got viewed nearly 400 times, so that's how the word spread about Frizzo's incident on the last lap.
Also, in Malaysia, rain is very common, so I won't be surprised if we see rain here. Yeah, I love you, Wako. I'm not Wako Chulo. No, you'll love me for this, but yeah, rain is very common here, so I won't be surprised if we see rain. So yeah, Holden's the one hitting a strike into turn 1 this race.
What do you mean by strike?
But just basically taking everyone out. 1 in 4,432,745.781.
So yeah, we're going to find out in a minute whether it's going to be dry quali or wet quali. Let's get back.
You know, I jinxed it. I literally jinxed it. Probably jinxed it.
I didn't see how many drivers were in the grid, but it looks like it's pretty full from what I can see on the left hand side there. I'll have to have a look in a minute. Well, 19, so only one person missing out. It looks like it's going to start off dry. But if you've got a weather man in the chat, if you can give us an update, that'd be awesome. Oh no, we've been robbed. We've been robbed. That's unfortunate, but it's luck of the draw, isn't it? I think that's the only dry full race there's been it this week, I think.
Chulo is exhilarated now. He's happy. I'm sad.
So we've got a guy out on track. I think it was a Sauber, I believe. Let's see if I can find out.
Yeah,
Fraggle Pow.
Fraggle Pow. Fraggle Pow. Yeah. Trademark JP burp. Yeah, well, before this gets awkward in the quietness, well, yeah, well, Fraggle, well, talking about last week, well, yeah, we were hoping that Frizzo is smart this time. Yeah, Frizzo is just, he's changed his YouTube name to PSGL Ball Job, and, well, that suits him well, so, I mean, if he does what he did last week again, I mean,
I think,
I don't even know.
I think, to be fair, I think an incident like that is probably something you see once in a lifetime. I don't think he'd be stupid to do it again. The only thing I would say about that, actually, to be fair to Frizzo, the start-finish line is quite a way down the main straight on Australia, but that's not much of a defence when you consider he's done 29 laps of the race previously. So, do you want to go over Fraggle's lap?
Yeah, Fraggle starting his lap, DRS open into 8th gear, max fuel mixture, very low fuel, into turn 1, this will be 3rd gear for Fraggle, into turn 1, second for him, into turn 2, and now we go into turn 3, flat out free here, as we usually do, into turn 4, here entering 2nd sector, now 4th gear, through here, pretty easy, just getting very close to the track limits. Turn 5 now and 6, you have to lift off for turn 6. Fraggle does beautifully, doesn't run off wide, and now 7 and 8. We go in here, 5th gear, shifting down mid corner, decent so far into 9. The hairpin very easy to lose the backhand just going normally. But he saves it and turn 10 and now 11, 4th gear. We're now in the last sector. Going very wide, losing the back end a bit. That's going to cost him now 12 and 13. Flat out free here into 14, 4th gear. Penultimate corner. It seems like a pretty decent lap. Before you ask JP, yes, you can take 12 and 13 flat out. And into the last corner, we will go. 4th gear, maybe 3rd, yes, Fraggle decides 3rd, opening up DRS, heading to the start finish straight. This is a 32-4, oh no, 32-1 actually, for Fraggle. Decent flanker.
I'm not sure what's happened to Frizzo. He's retired somewhere in the 3rd sector. He's in the pit lane, yeah, so don't know what's happened to him.
Ball job.
Yeah.
Ball job.
But yeah, what I was going to say something, I've forgotten what I was going to say now. Yeah, well,
you said 31-4.
So, what conclusions did you draw from last week's race, apart from the actual result itself?
What conclusions?
Yeah.
So what I got out from that race, well, first off, what I found out that Frizzo doesn't know how to drive in a straight line. Second of all, Waco is not always going to be the fastest driver on the grid. And well, third of all, anything can happen up to the line.
Yeah, that's a famous phrase that my Walker used to say back in the day. Anything can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does. Well, I didn't think he envisaged anything like that when he said that, but there you go. It's me looking for... I can... Not as good as the one last week, Shortbread, about TRL limiters. That was hilarious, but good effort nonetheless. BUA 9 up to 11th. He struggled last week, the F3 champion. Hopefully he's going to have better fortunes this time around. But I tell you who was impressive last week was JT. Started in P18 without setting a competitive lap time on in the quality session, and finishing P6. Probably not a winning strategy, a race winning strategy, but he got him a hatful of points.
Yeah, people now pulling into pits. Carl's 32-7, pulling him in P11. Pretty sure, yeah, everyone's coming into the pits. Schweb is starting his lap, and Stefan is ending his lap. So, I mean, Stefan might set 32-2 for him, putting him in 5th, so pretty decent, but already a 5/10 gap between Waco and Sao Paulo, so they'll need to step the game up if they want to catch Waco.
So I know obviously Rocco had a little bit of wing damage last week, but I was still quite surprised that we all thought he was going to be the runaway leader of a race, but it wasn't to be. Frizzo had that race all sewn up until the last corner, or the last straight, shall I say.
No, can't expect anything. When you just say, yeah, like,
Sharp's
you
gone
expect
low.
someone. What?
Sharp's just gone a bit wide. He's gone wide again. That's lap completely ruined.
Yeah, you just literally. Yeah, you can't expect anything. I mean, penultimate lap or last lap drama can happen, but once you're on the final straight, you expect them to just drive home, maybe just do some weaving, but yeah, you don't expect much. But what we saw last week was unique.
Yeah, the shortcut version that Lennon made of that race, 1,500 views that got. So yeah, obviously word spread. Evening Game Freaker and Evening Lewis, thank you for joining us tonight. So Chulo and Sharp not set a time yet, but there's less than 4 minutes per session to go, so they better get their skates on. So let's go on board with who are going on board? Robot Sofa and go on board with Sharp's retired.
How do you do that?
He retired in the pits because I saw him go in the pits.
No, look at this. Look at Shweb. How has he done that?
Oh, he's done a Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, he has. We didn't quite see what happened, to be honest. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to Frizzo. But,
he bottled it.
Well, at least he done it on quality, not on the last main straight of the finish of the last lap.
To be fair, that probably will happen. I mean, someone will bottle it this race. I mean, it's kind of inevitable. But yeah. Surprising that it's not going to be raining though.
Yeah.
Every race before it has been raining. So F3 unique for itself. I'm gonna go on board Chulo. He's ending his lap now. And come to start finish straight, the RS Open. What can he say? I think this is 31.9 for himself. That's P2. Great stuff from him.
Joe has joined the game chat, even though he's supposed to be racing an M4. But who says men can't multitask?
Yeah.
Who I want to go on board with? Yeah.
So yeah, again, same routine through the last corner. This is going to be her best lap possible, I'd say. 31.9. Oh, so close between those two. Yeah, P2 for her now. Truly drops down to P3.
Frank Dank is on a lap. I'm going to stick on board with him for a minute because he's down in P8. He would definitely. Frank Dank. I used to be his teammate. I know what he's called.
Frank Dink. Where are the A's?
Well, where's the E's? Or the I's or whatever.
Frank Dink.
He prefers Frank Dank, so.
Frank Dink.
Whatever. Anyway, he's in the last sector now, coming down the penultimate straight.
There's a car weaving.
That is
Ferrari weaving.
McLaren.
Yeah. I should get some glasses.
And what is he gonna do? He's gonna go.
32. Horrible from him.
Oh dear, that is terrible. Yeah, he's gonna be disappointed with that.
Throw him on the lap. Oh, Wacko, you Wacko.
Well, I think he's safe, to be fair.
Yeah, he's got pole.
Bad Boy is going to be one of the last people to cross the finishing line to start a new lap. Bad Boy,
Oh,
what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes, boy?
One?
Yeah, easy.
He just.
So Sao Paulo crosses the line in second place.
Oh, Sao Paulo
So far.
then.
What is Rocco's time? It's on the left-hand side of the screen. 1:31.4, I think that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking for people who are on laps. Yeah, 31.4 AMS.
Oh no, Bad Boy has just run into the back of a Renault. I'm not sure who it is.
Bad Boy, you bad boy.
Who's in Renault? I don't know who the Renault is.
Rome, I think.
Oh dear, that is, the Bad Boy is in a terrible situation. He's currently in P12.
Well, yeah, Abiodun coming through to start, end his lap actually. 31.9. Well, I think that'll glitch for me for a bit, but yeah, Abiodun getting himself an 8, and Cheetah is going to cheat his way into P10. Imagine that's correct.
P9.
Ah, what up?
Rocco always asks, should Brazil be round 3 of the calendar, or is it best served that be it? That's a good question. I don't really know. I don't really have any preference, to be honest. I suppose in real life it is the penultimate Grand Prix, and as we've got the Abu Dhabi in the calendar, then maybe it should have done. Yeah, I kind of made a point actually about putting the races in order of the actual calendar, but that was quickly snubbed, to be honest. So yeah, don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah. So, do you want to go through the order in a minute?
Sure, let's speed run this. Walko gets pole position. Let me say. Okay, we're just gonna wait for this to load. I'm gonna speed run this. Walker gets pole position with 31.4. Sao Paulo runs goes second, finishing on the front row. 7th, 3rd, Carlo 4th, Robot over 5th, Chulo 6th, Aaron 7th, Abiodun 8th, Cheetah 9th, Fraggle rounds off the top 10th. From Frank, Bad Boy onto the podium. Bois, Notorious, JT, Brizzo, Schweb, in that order, get to choose 3 tires. The bottom 2 do not did not set a time, but they get 3 tires anyway. So yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what, Rossi? If you really want to, I'll just mute myself then.
I think he actually has as well. Anyway, I'll carry on. So the race is yeah, so anyway, yeah, thank you Shortbread. I completely forgot about that. Reminded me of hashtag AskJP. So yeah, keep those questions coming in, guys. I will endeavour to answer them during the Grand Prix. So it sounds like I'm going to have to go over to start the race. So yeah, it's about to get underway, and it's 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we go. Looks like a decent start from Rocco. He gets very well. The Red Bull is alongside him already, so he's got a better run. And he's just going right outside turn 1. Can he make it stick? Race control and he goes into the lead already. Sorry, he was distracted by the 3-second penalty by Cheetah. But Rocco's coming back, and in fact he's retaking the lead, going up to turn 3 now. Yeah, and he's made it stick.
4.
Forces. whatever. And he's forced Sao Paulo a little bit wide there, but he's maintained his lead. So yeah, good one for him. Not a brilliant start, but he's cracking onto the lead. I'll just try and get the details up. So Bad Boy looks like he's made a good start. He's made 7 places off the line, as has JT in P10. So yeah, good start from those guys. Onto the podium has retired. Let's see what's happened to him. Yeah, he has got a wheel missing. I'm not sure what happened, but unlucky for him. So already Rocco's pulled out second gap from Carwell, so Sao Paulo's lost another place. And there's a big train coming down the penultimate straight now. But yeah, actually Pornhub. Yeah, wow. Obviously Rocco's got the fastest lap of the race. Oh, he does it sometimes. Yeah, so going to go back up to a lead now. Already Rocco putting out a bit of a gap now from Cartwell. But it's very close between Stephen and Sao Paulo in 3rd and 4th place. Chulo in 5th. Bad Boy in P6 now. Aaron in 7th. Robert Sophie in 8th. Frome in 9th. And JT running up the top 10. Abiodun and BA9 are both pitting, so it looks like they've both going to have wing changes. Obviously had an incident on the first lap. So got a bit of a corner cut from Mercedes there. I'm not sure who that was, but anyway. So I just distracted by something there. Yeah, so it's a great start by Bad Boy, and he's clear. He's got a bit of a gap between 6th and 7th forming. So yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any battle JT on the back of Frome now. Let's see if he can make a move down into the corner. Thoughts of the Nürburgring potentially coming back for 2019. It depends whether it replaces Hockenheim or not, because I quite like Hockenheim, but if it was a European style Grand Prix, I'm happy with that. Frame maintains at 9th place. The battle between Carwell and Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo in 1st place at the beginning of the lap 1, but he's dropped down to 3rd now. But there's also a big battle now between Chulo and Bad Boy and Stephen for 4th, 5th and 6th place. So that's going to be one to look out for. Here is the Torpedo F3 League. I'm not really sure, if I'm going to be honest. But Bad Boy's had a bit of an incident. He's dropped away quite a bit. And he's under pressure now from Robot Sophie. And Aaron Taylor not far behind him. Frizzo has retired. So yeah, it's a twat. It looks like he's retired on his own. Not quite sure why. He's in P15. Yeah, he's had enough. So I don't really know.
Drop lad's finest.
So annoying. Anyway, Frank Dank now on the back of Cheetah Cheetah. You've got the DRS open. Can't get the move done now, but we have DRS again going down the last straight, the lane straight. Yeah, I think he's too far back, but he's going to have a go. Yeah, he's obviously pitted as well because he's in the medium tyres. I wouldn't have thought he started on those mediums. So he's always had an incident and come to the pit. I missed that somehow. But yeah, can't get that move done yet. But Chulo and the Stephen and Chillo battle still goes on, and Bad Boy has come back. And in fact, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all in one shot there, and that is Chillo going wide. That gives Stephen a little bit of a breathing space now, but he's got Bad Boy all over the back of him. So yeah, what happened, Frizzo? I didn't see what happened to you. So yeah, you've got Chillo, Bad Boy, Robert Sophie, Aaron Tate and Frame all in one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that sucks. So there. I'm going to stay on board of these guys a minute because this is an epic battle. I'm going to see if there's anything going on the track. I don't know what. Yeah, was that being racist or something?
No, it's just fact.
Yeah, so anyway, all these guys have got DRS, apart from Chiller, obviously. There's going to be any moves. Bad Boy looks in a good position, but thinks better of it. He's going to try and make a move up into turn 4, maybe. But he's lost a little bit of time there. Rocco Shapiro's yes, he does. Yeah, his nearest rival from last week, Frizzo, is already gone. So yeah, I think he's going to run away with this race. Chile picks up another time penalty. Yeah, I did notice that Chi picked up a 3-second time penalty before he even got down to the first corner. So how did he manage to do that? I don't know. That's quite an achievement. And Abiodun has retired. Let's see what can happen to him. I think he might have just retired by himself. Yes, he's retired. Yeah. This is trouble at the minute because there's no safety car to aid anybody's recovery. People are just retiring before lap 5, and that's kind of sad, really. But this is what it is. But yeah, this battle rages on. Bad Boy is going to have a DRS once again. What he's doing. So if there's going to be any battle, Churro's got DRS as well. So they're DRS from the back of Stephen, and they've all got DRS in fact. But doesn't look like it's a status quo at the minute, and not much movement is happening. To be honest, they all cancel each other out. Yeah, Rocco is just running away with this, and Sao Paulo has got past Cartwell, unseen by me. Sent it up inside to one. Yeah, like I said, no safety car, like no chance of recovery, which is just crap, really. He's taken. Yeah, I think arguably he's probably too fast for F3, but I mean it's not for me to say. Anyway, we carry on with this. 6 cars all on a train here from Stephen, who's no slouch himself, but he just can't pull away, and he's on the back of Carwell, so it's becoming a 7-car battle, I think. Anyway, that would do my maths right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, an 8-car battle. No, yes. 2 out of 2 DNFs. Yeah, I know how that feels, Abiodun. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But at least this race, for me anyway, is behind me. And in fact, Sao Paulo is not too far away from these guys either. So it's just one big massive train from Sao Paulo all the way down to Frome. I know, it's crazy, and I've got a helicam. Oh, Sao Paulo's pitted. That's quite early, I'd say, but there you go. And so's Aaron. People need to actually try it. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Rotards, but I mean, it's just frustrating when you have an incident and you've got to come in and change your front wing, and you're miles behind. It is just frustrating.
You can come back, but only if you're an F6.
He's such a F1, yeah, F1 centipede. Yeah, so this epic battle for P2 now. I mean, obviously, unfortunately, Sao Paulo is pitted. and if you're retired on lap 5, you might. Yeah, I think if you're in a field of 19 people, it's going to be difficult to get any points from there. But if you had like what we did on last night with 14, then you might have a chance. I think I could be somewhere near. Yeah, well, you'll be right if you'll be near him if he retires. But apart from that, I think he was gonna win this race. Carwell's pulled out a bit of a gap actually from Chulo, and Bad Boy has got past him, so he's going to P3 now. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when he comes for you? He is in a podium position, and that's good for him. And Stephen, as I've unseen by me again, unfortunately, has lost a couple of places now. And Carwell pits, and JT has retired. Let's see if I can see what's happened to him. Yeah, he's binned it. I don't know if he that's on purpose or not, but yeah, he not getting the result he did last week, unfortunately. And Bad Boy is in second place, and Stephen, Robot Sofa and Frame are continuing that battle, but he's done a corrosion. Yeah, so I'm going to go and try and go down the field a minute and rather stick in one battle, because I haven't really commentated on anything else. Frank Dank in P6 now on the mediums, so he is the highest of the medium runners, which is good, and Frame is on the softs. And Cheetah losing a place in Torres, that's great timing. So yeah, and Schweb and Sao Paulo round up top 10 in a minute, and I think everyone else, everyone's pitted so far apart from the top 5, so it's interesting to see where they come out when they make their pit stops. So Frame and Frank Dank are in a good position in a minute to pick up some points, probably not the race win, but some decent points. So Robot Sophie and those Bad Boys pitted. So Robot Sophie and Frome very close together, and Stephen has pitted as well. So it's just what started as an 8 and 9 car of train is now just rounded down to 2. John, I think someone's commentate on now. Yes, maybe actually came back, you could explain that in speech rather than writing, but anyway.
Nah.
And JT has left the building. Yeah, unfortunately for him, but better luck for him next time. So this is the main battle on track I can see, apart from there's a battle for 8th and 9th between Shreb and Carwell. But I'm going to stick with this battle for the time being. Robot Sophie on the Super Softs and Frem on the Softs. So Robot Sophie is taking those Super Softs all the way to lap 9, and that's impressive. So I imagine he's going to have to pit soon. But Rocco has got a 14-second lead on this pair. So he's obviously doing well on his Super Softs. So down to 15. So yeah, unfortunately we've lost 4 runners already in the lap 10. But I think that's probably people who have just retired on themselves rather than actual any crashes. Frome can't get past Robert Soap in a minute. I think Frank Dank is ever so slightly closing on these pairs. So, like I said, the first one on the medium runner is in a great position. And Cheetah pits. So he's gone all the way down to 12th place, and Shug pits as well. They've gone to the medium tyres. So that seems to be the most popular strategy, super soft to mediums. But however, there's a lot of soft runners out there as well. We've got Sophie kicking up a little dose. Robot Sophie kick up a little dust there. I think Freo might be just playing the waiting game at the minute. It doesn't seem like he's anxious to make any moves just yet. Maybe he's just biding his time until Robot Sophie eventually makes that pit stop. Yeah, she's obviously got the tyre bandages, but I imagine that his tyres are feeling a little bit warm by now. Rocco are losing a... right, okay. We're not sexist here, Rotards. Freo makes a move down on the inside, and he's got that move done. Oh, Robot Sophie coming back, though.
Or has he?
Yes, he has. We're all lost to Sophie and Humphrey. Yeah, let's not be. Let's not have no sexism here. Yeah, so Frank Dank has closed in again. He's 3 seconds down the road from these pair. So he's in a what? I know it's really annoying if I'm going to be honest. The biggest crash in that. So yeah, I think that this battle is done. So I'm gonna go on to Chulo and Aaron Taylor and Bad Boy. They come out close together. So this is a battle for 8th, 9th and 10th. Bad Boy on the mediums and Chulo and Aaron on the soft tyres, so they've got the tyre advantage. And Chulo makes a move, that's a great move, but can he make it stick? Bad Boy has got the inside for the hairpin, and Chulo's going to stick it around the outside. Oh, Bad Boy going slightly wide. Oh, how was there not contact there? Yeah, Bad Boy maintains that position, but Chulo is still... Wow, that's very committed to keep it in there. Yeah, Bad Boy had the traction there, but Chulo's going to have DRS, and Aaron's looking to capitalise on anything that might happen here. I think Chulo's too far back on this occasion, but he will have DRS again down the other straight, or the start-finish line straight, you want to call it. Rocco is finally in pit, as is Robot Sophie. Is Chulo going to make a lunge? He's ever slightly closing in, but no, thinks better of it this time around. So Frome takes over the lead of the race, and Rocco has come out in P5 and he's on the medium tyre, and Robot Sophie in P11. And Chulo, yeah, he's still side by side. They just can't be separated at a minute. But Bad Boy always seems to be in the right place at the right time with his car. I think Chulo might have his move done now. Yes, and Aaron might have a go as well. Oh, contact. I think there was contact there. Didn't see any carbon fibre flying off, so I think they're both okay. Stephen and Robert Sophie closes in on the back of his guards as well. So he might have another train in a minute. But Chulo, he goes up to P7.
Do you want to play the game?
Bloody... Jesus Christ. Oh God, that's my eardrums done. Yeah, I can't actually hear anything in a minute, to be honest. That's just burst my eardrum. Anyway, yeah, Bad Boy not giving up on this yet. He wants that P7 back. And he's got DRS. Chulo not able to pull out a gap before the DRS straight came along. And he's going to go around the outside. Might have been inside the next corner. No, he slots back in behind Chulo. Yeah, so this is a great battle going on here. Aaron keeping an eye on keeping the watch of things unfold. Chile able to put out a little bit
How
of a
do I fly, shortbread?
in the meanwhile, Stephen and Robert Sophie having a little bit of a battle, and getting Stephen on the medium, Robert Sophie on the soft tyres. He's just a tyre advantage. Stephen going very wide there, but does have the inside for the hairpin. Again, Robert Sophie trying to go around the outside. We'll have it inside for the next corner. Stephen getting a little bit wide. But it looks like oh my god. It looks like Robert Sophie has got that move done. Look at Rocco. Where am I looking to? Oh yes. Yeah, see, he's closed in the back of Sao Paulo now. Bit of a moment there for him. So he's got DRS on Sao Paulo. This should be meat and drink for him. He's going to try and go around the outside.
Halfway point of the race. Now I'm going to unmute myself and commentate. Anyway, so Walker now, side by side with Sao Paulo into turn 3. Sao Paulo gets a better run now. Sao Paulo, yeah, he's got position, but Walker will not give up. Moves to the inside, might try a little dive bomb. Yes, he does. Breaks very late, but manages to stop the car and gets P3.
I didn't hear anything you said then because my eardrum is still buzzing after that shout in my ear a minute ago.
Fun times.
Yeah. Thanks for bailing on me. Anyway, so Rocco goes back up to the podium position, and he's 9 seconds down on Frank Dank. He still hasn't pitted yet, and Frome's still going on lap 14 as well.
Yeah, Aaron on the back of Bad Boy on the soft tires also, so I'm not sure if he's pit. Gonna quickly check. Yeah, everyone's pit. So Aaron is on better tires, at least compound wise. So this shouldn't be too hard. And he tries to move into the penultimate corner. Bad Boy defends and defends successfully, but Aaron has DRS. Rich mixture for him.
Fizzo, nothing's happened with Rocco. He's pitted. The two people in front of him haven't pitted yet. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, Aaron, DRS open again on the main straight. Just going into turn 1 now. Will Aaron have superior straight line speed? He looks for the inside, tries it, breaks late, sticks his front wing in, taps Bad Boy a bit, taps again, contact, and well, Aaron backs out of that for now.
Yeah, and Robert Sophie closing the back of these guys as well. And Stephen.
What?
I was just saying that Robert Sophie's closed in the back of these guys as well, and Stephen, and she's towing Stephen along with him. With her, shall I say. Oh, Bad Boy getting a little bit wide.
Yeah, Bad Boy, bit wide there. Oh, and Sophie gets very close to Bad Boy. Will she try and move? Gets very close, but it's gonna play the waiting game for now. Try and look for a space.
She's maximising. Got to try and maximise the tyre advantage while you've got them on. While and that's a lunge. That is. She's just took a bit of speed from nowhere there, and Bad Boy's gone wide. In the wall.
Stepping in the wall.
Oh
dear. His wing is gone.
That is bad times for him. So he's going to pit again by the looks of it. Rocco does the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, Rocco. Rocco has set a fast lap.
Top two are getting closer together. Well, it's kind of going up and down in a minute. Frank, yeah, about 3 seconds. He's around about that 3 seconds at the minute. But both of them still yet to pit.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for Frank to pit. But yeah, no battles apart from Sophie and Bad Boy.
I think it's not been as exciting as Australia, but there's been some great battles going on track that we've seen, especially at the start of the race.
Yeah,
Sophie,
I missed out.
well, whose fault was that? You didn't have to listen to him. I don't know. I think they both retired by themselves. I think they both had to make early pit stops because of incidents, and they just gave up after that. Frank has pitted. We're interested to see where he's come out, and Frank's still staying out on those soft tyres in lap 17, so that's impressive from him.
I think Frank has to go on to the supers, I'd say.
He's gone to the softs. I thought it would have been supers, to be honest. Yeah, what? Interesting. I thought he'd gone to the super softs.
That's Fraggle bottling it.
So Frank Dank will come out in P9. So yeah, he's going to have to make up a lot of ground now. I think everyone is going to pit in front of him. Thought on blue cheese. I like blue cheese. I like most cheeses, to be honest. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. I'm a cheese loving person.
Anyway, they're so cheesy.
Boom boom. So Rubber Sophie are unseen by me again. I've missed elbow takes today. Has got past Bad Boy finally, so she's gone to P7. So there's a 6. Nothing could be. Do you know what? Actually, you can just see that I like having blue cheese sauce on steaks and things like that. In 1 month, I'm going to have 5 monitors. It seems a bit excessive, but anyway, Rocco closing the back of throne now. I'm interested to see when blue waffle. I don't know what that is.
No, JP, no, just no.
Is that no?
Rotards.
Anyway, Frame has pitted, and where's he going to come out? He's on the super softs for obvious reasons.
JP, promise me one thing: never search up blue waffles.
I'm gonna search it.
No, stop, no. Oh God, no, you're bringing back memories. Oh
right, yeah, okay, that makes a bit more sense now. Oh right, okay. Yes, I do, shortbread. I have to say, in all my years, I've never actually heard it described that way. But anyway, my journalism hasn't taken me that far down that. I haven't taken it down that far. Anyway, Rocco back in the lead of the race by a 4-second gap over Sao Paulo. Thoughts on two women's one? Yeah. I'll do it after the race. So Sao Paulo and Cara are obviously making another pit stops, as is Aaron Taylor. So some people are actually stopping. This,
I'm gonna take the honours of searching up cheese toaster.
Why is Mr. Hands? I know what that means. Yeah, it's a bit random. I kind of lost track of what's going on here, if I'm going to be honest now. Frank Dank and Bad Boy are very close together, I'll tell you that much. Frank Dank jumped frame in the pit stops. I'm trying to get that image out of my head now.
Oh! 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 Oh God! Oh! Oh, okay, yeah, oh God! Yeah, never search that up again.
Take over for a bit.
What? Okay, so I'm taking over this, well, stream for now. From on the back of Frank. Oh, yeah, okay, he's left a good battle. I think from on the back of Frank, still chasing him down. I guess I can only comment on this because JP has left the stream there. Ash is 5 years older than he was in the start. Yep, I am now. From is well, just doesn't seem to have the straight line speed to catch Frank, and that's just a plain cut by from 3-second time penalty for him. Yeah, Urban Dictionary is scoring. But yeah, not much to say right now. Battle between Colin and Notorious down there, and oh, Aaron makes a move on Cheetah. I know you guys can't see this, but yeah, move's done. Nicole makes a move on Notorious. Meanwhile, JP comes back to depress the whole stream, and I'll hand it back to him.
Yeah, Game Freaker, he does need. There needs to be a PG rating on it. There needs to be, yeah, a film rating on this chat because it is a bit inappropriate. Whatever. What's happened?
Well, what's happened? Use happened.
What? Someone get Rocco out of F3.
Oh, nice. I have an AXCAP finally after years. Heard you were running in the pain. No! No!
This is the most random game chat I've ever been in part of.
I'm not participating in the Pain Olympics, no. I still, first let me lose my virginity. And then, I'm never still, nah. Yeah, no.
Actually, in F1 2013, best game of is a bit. I don't know. I don't really play any other Codemaster games, to be honest.
You played 2016. You know what? Yeah, no, I'm not participating. No, just no. In Pain Olympics, no.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, I prefer 2016, to be honest.
Frank makes a move on From or something. Oh no, From was already ahead. Never mind.
Frank was already ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh God, why is this? Why? We need to put PG rating on this chat.
Yeah, the Urban Dictionary is coming to full flow here, and it's some I knew most of them, but some of them I'm not even heard of. Colin McRae rally in. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of that. I kind of like lost my trail of thought here. I don't know what's happened to Cheetah here actually. F4 champion from last season, but he's in a higher caliber of racers, so he's going to struggle. He's not going to be as what's the word I'm looking for, as successful as he was last season. Yeah, but I'm sure it will come to him. I'm sure he'll get some good results in the points at the minute. I just wish, yeah, going back to the Game Freak question, I just wish they fixed the safety car, so if you can use it. Would imply you've had it in your... Well, luckily I'm the only one who uses a control pad, so yeah, if anyone else did, it would be a bit weird. This battle for third and fourth, last of the points playing position and the podium position is still going on. Best soundtracks from the game. Oh god, it's a great question. Don't know actually. Nothing springs to mind, if I'm going to be honest, but yeah, I don't know. Actually, we've gone quiet again. This seems like this is how you get your... Yeah, well, I had to try everything, mate. Back 3 second penalty for Bad Boy. Where is he? Oh, he's going down P15. I've missed that.
Frank catching robot Sophie.
Yeah. Are you just gonna like jump in wherever you feel like, are you?
Yeah.
Such a fucking yeah. Can we get stream or JPEG? I know most of them shortbread, to be honest. I do know most of them. Some of them, I must admit, I didn't know the blue waffle one, but I knew most of them. Well, I know most of them.
I mean, I think, never mind. Bro, I'm on the back of Frank on the back of Sophie, about 20 seconds behind. Wacko. Frank goes round the outside, tries it on robot Sophie for a second. Sophie on the inside will turn to the outside for her. For turn 2, Bad Boy retires also. Now Sophie has the inside for turn 3. Frank on the outside, but Frank keeps it. He has great straight line speed. Sophie will have to brake late to keep that move, and well, she can't. And well, Frome looks for a move, can't make it, and yeah, that's Frank into second.
Frome looking to go past, and Frome does get past Rebel Sophie, nope. But Rebel Sophie takes that pace back again. And Sao Paulo closing on the back of this battle.
Yeah, Sao Paulo just sneaking in here. Yeah, Frome still on the back. Sophie seems to be struggling on those softs. 4 laps left also. Yeah. Can someone turn on some rain?
Yeah. Frank being very defensive.
Frome on the outside. Now Fraggle on the wet. Oh god. Fraggle is on the wet tires. Fraggle, what are you doing? Okay, this is a way. When you're like down in P14 and you have literally nothing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really blame him. He's in P14, no chance of winning it. Mess about. I mean.
That is what it's been reduced to be honest.
Oh god. Fraggle can't drive this. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go on board with Fraggle. Oh, Fraggle. Oh god, Sophie, please.
The first time penalty. Down to 5th place now, when she was in 2nd at one point.
Fraggle, at least being respectful. Yeah, he's just... I don't even know anymore. I've seen, like, intermediate and wet tires in quali, but never in the dry.
What's the intermediate tires?
I mean, in the race. Intermediate tires, they're matched between medium tires and intermediate tires, so basically they last pretty long, but they're not so fast. But now they're like a wet version of the mediums.
Okay, so 3 laps to go in this interesting race. Not the most exciting I've seen, but it's been alright.
Sao Paulo makes a move around the outside of Bro. Tries it. I think he'll get the move done. Yes, he does. Bro gets a pretty bad exit. Yeah, he'll just have to stick behind Chulo. Actually, Sophie just sneaking back in. She pit. No, she didn't. She just dropped down. Yeah.
So there's going to be a gap now between the a battle now between the 2 Red Bulls for second and third. Frank Dank on those soft tyres and Sao Paulo on the super soft tyres, teammates from last season as well. So they decided to sit together. Road tyres are asking for a crash. I think that's a bit harsh. What are you trying to spell there? Franco's got the intermediate tyres, but why not?
He's testing different tyres now. I mean, you can't blame him. He just getting some data for that Sauber. I mean, like, they've got no data, so why not? Tyres feel horrible, probably.
Yes,
yeah,
we do.
Sao Paulo makes a move with Frank.
I think that's wishful thinking, Rotards. Yeah, so yeah, he's got past his teammate, so he goes up to second place, still 20 odd seconds down the road from Rocco though. So yeah, he's dominated this race, a bit like what Rotards did in F5 last night. So yeah, he's gonna start pulling away now. Frome is going to go for that final podium position. That's translation. Oh god, here we go. I'm not looking forward to this. No.
Flip's sake. Yeah, I think second, third, and fourth are going to stay as it is. We can just see Fraggle with his intermediate tires just chilling there. Yeah, I think it's going to stay as it is. Second, third, and fourth, unless something dramatic happens. Oh, yeah.
Bloody hell, man.
Kleptopenia. Oh no. Why am I searching this up?
I don't need to, but I can't really comment, to be honest. Oh, shortbread. Bloody hell, man. It's the most random thing I've...
You know what? I'm gonna say this out loud, okay? I'm gonna say this out loud, okay?
It's the most random thing I've ever seen this. It's the last lap of the race, by the way. I'm gonna go board with Rocco.
Okay, the definition of kleptomania.
Oh my god. He's soaking.
Oh, klepto. What?
Right, I'm back.
What happened?
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, last lap of the race.
Okay, yeah, kleptopenia. The unconscious theft of pens, also known as kleptopenmania.
Can I start with Punjabi curse words?
Oh wait, one who has an uncontrollable desire to steal other men's virginity. That's another one.
Anyway, Rocco... Yeah, I can't believe what I'm reading here. Rocco wins a race by a comfortable victory.
Rocco plays smart. How does the unconscious theft of pens?
The penis mighty runner's sword. Sao Paulo will come in second.
I'll get my friends to translate it. Franco, yeah. Not Franco, Sao
Therefore, is
Paulo
on
second.
lap 6. Christ, what's happened to there? So Sao Paulo comes in second, Franco third, Frame fourth, Robert Sophie in fifth. F4's on lap 6.
Okay.
What? Chulo Carlo comes in 6th place, Chulo in 7th. Aaron coming in P8, Torres in P9, and the last points position Cheetah in P10. People who got held in the pits for 10 people. Okay.
Good race.
Oh, Ash, what the hell?
Yeah, love doing that.
Do you want to do the interviews?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll get them invited. Well, what goes to Paolo and Frank?
Yeah, Frank hasn't got a mic, has he?
I swear he has.
No, he hasn't.
Gonna invite him anyways. Sao Paulo. You Wacko. Oh, Abiodun, you're welcome, Abiodun.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Anyways, everyone, I'm gonna go through the grid. Yeah, let me just let's give me a minute once everything goes through. In our race winner Wacko, in first for Malaysia, 22.1 seconds behind is Sao Paulo, and third Frank Dank. Sao Paulo and Frank teammates, good stuff from them. Pro in fourth with Robert Sophie in fifth, Carl in sixth, Chulo in seventh, Aaron and Nate, the Notorious, ninth, the Cheetah in 10th. And that rounds up to top 10. 11 Schweb, 7, 12, 13 Bois, Frago in 14, Fernando Alonso in 15, 16 Sainz, Van Dorn in 17th, Vettel in 18th, and onto the podium in 19th. Yeah, and Wacko is with us also. Wacko, you Wacko. Yeah, Sao Paulo is with us too.
Hello.
Yeah, does Frank have a mic? No. Okay, yeah then. I guess we'll start with the interviews then. First off, Wacko, congratulations on that pure domination there. I guess the only interesting thing was lap 1 and like a couple battles during the pit phases. But yeah, tell me about that race.
It was quite boring. I saw the battle for P2 on my map, and that looked pretty good. I'm going to watch that back on the screen. But for me, it was just, getting Sao Paulo at the start, and then overtaking a few people after I pitted, which I didn't really need to do, but I did it because I didn't want to stick on for too long. Because I didn't know about the first two. I thought first and second after I pitted were a lot further ahead than they actually were. So I was quite worried about that. But once I pitted, it's
fine. So when you pitted, basically, right, let me just get this into words. When you pitted, were you worried about being held up, like, from the people like who start on softs and mediums? Were you worried about that?
Yeah, because I saw, like I said, the first two, I think it was Froome and
Frank.
I don't know, someone else, might have been...
It was Frank.
Yeah,
Monkey.
I saw them two quite far ahead of the rest of the people who started on medium and soft. So, yeah, I don't know. I was slightly worried. I knew it was going to be at least close, or I was going to be ahead. So I wasn't too worried about overtaking. But, yeah, a little bit worried.
Yeah. Well, Sao Paulo also. Again, congratulations on second, right? Yeah, second. Yeah, second. Yeah. Yeah, congrats for that. Oh well, you've had battles all race through. Can you give me a quick summary of like everything that's happened that race?
Yeah, just quickly, Wacko, mate, good win. Dominated that. Fair play to you for that. The start was pretty good. Good little bit of wheel-to-wheel racing with Wacko, and then he got me, and I had really bad understeer. I went wide, and then Carwell got in front of me, and it was a bit of a task to get back past him. But I did get past him, and then I went for a two-stop, which looking back probably wasn't the best idea. But thanks to the guys up front battling hard, I managed to catch up and pretty much pass them all just before the end. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting race. Just didn't want to break my wing or anything. That was the main concern for me, to be honest. Especially for that quick left-hander, it would have killed me. So I just had to take my time. And then,
yeah. Well, you and Stingy Frank brought back a lot of constructors points. So GG to both of you. And well, back to Wacko again. Brazil next. How much do you think you'll dominate by, or do you think anyone will challenge?
I've done a little bit of practice on Brazil already, and that looks. I wouldn't say I'm as quick as I am at Malaysia, to be honest. So I think it's going to be a bit closer. That's all I'm going to say.
Please.
I do want to battle people though.
I hope so. Hope so too.
Just start at the back. Easy solution. You already have like a what? 16-point lead, I think. Not 16, but like a couple points. Yeah.
Well, that's Frizzo's fault, not my fault.
Yeah, I mean. Anyways, Sao Paulo.
Is that a double DNF from Frizzo now? It was, wasn't
He's
it?
a bottle drop. What do you think?
Double bottle.
Yeah, double bottle. Well, no, he didn't really bottle. It was Schweb who lagged. But yeah,
What a surprise.
Sao Paulo, yeah, same question to you. Do you think you'll be able to challenge Wacko this in Brazil?
Probably not. Probably not, to be honest. I mean, Wacko's on a different planet at the moment. I don't know where he's got all the pace from, but he's just way too quick for me at the moment. But you know, I'll give it a go. And then that's what I can do. Just second and third place is alright for me, you know.
Yeah.
Constructors points, yeah, we'll win constructors, this will be not a problem. Wacko can win the title though.
Yeah.
That's what I've got to
JP?
live for.
Is JP even here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, any last questions?
No.
Okay then, well, thank you, stream, for watching this stream. Hopefully you've had a good day. I've been joined by Ash here, and yeah, hopefully you have a good night, day, or morning, or whatever you are. And yeah, have a good one.
You said I've been joined by Ash here.
Yeah.